happy to be here with you. Finally, some media want to do something with me. Usually afterwards, I'm begging with someone.
Congratulations on the win. What are the emotions like?
Oh, it feels really good now. It wasn't a particularly hard fight, so I felt like I was just in the gym when I was in there, and when it was over I was like, come on, soak it up, remember how good this feels, because all week you're so nervous, and I was like, you need to remember this so the next one you won't be so nervous. But right now I'm like on a cloud above 9, wherever it is. Feel great.
You got a massive pop as you walked out. Were you delighted to be fighting in front of a hometown crowd again?
Like, I usually try not to take in the crowd, but Dan Hardy said to me last night, I met him in Centra, to get a picture of him. He said, you know, it's a superpower, that crowd, you need to take it in, and I was thinking, God, but he was a fighter as well, he must know how nervous I am, but I was like, I'm going to try and take his advice, and if I feel it, I'm just going to go for it and just absorb it, because someday this is going to be all over, and I want to remember these things.
Another really dominant win. Is it a struggle to try and get fights with no Bellator strawweight division at the moment?
No, it's not a struggle at all. I get the same amount of fights as everyone else from Ireland. You know, we're not in the US, so we don't get brought over there. So unless there's European cards, we're not getting fights. So I get to fight as much as any European, and they always find me a strawweight. You know, Jude Samuel is a great man, finding me a girl willing, and they're all willing, because this is the biggest payday of their life to do this for one fight against me. So I can't be happier with what Bellator have done for me. You know, 4 wins, 3 of them there, 1 over in Milan. Like, you know, I'm so lucky. Not many pros got to experience all this. So, no, it's been a great run. It's been a great run.
5-0 now, still undefeated. Would you like to see Bellator introduce a strawweight division?
You know, realistically, it's probably not going to happen. If I was coming out and head kicking, knocking out girls in 5 seconds, yeah, it probably would happen. And even though that was the plan tonight, I ended up wrestling as always. So I don't know why they would, because they keep in their lane. But look, I'll have the conversation, and I would love for it to happen. But I haven't even fought in the US yet, so you know, we'll have a conversation someday whether there's going to be a belt, and if not, I need to get a belt somewhere. So I'll be hunting a belt. Like, I'm a lot better than that, and I know it's easy to say now, but everyone that put in front of me I've beaten, and like, I'm stopping girls in the gym inside 1 round, walking through them. So I haven't brought that yet in there, and when I do, I think I've got everything it takes to go all the way. I really do.
What's next for you now?
Oh, give me 2 more wins. 7-0 sounds a nice round number for a strawweight. You know, nice good number there. 7-0, you can go wherever you want to go. So give me more. Arson Hobop told me to call out Valerie Loureda. So I'll move up to flyweight to America for 1 fight against Valerie Loureda on her big arse. And I'll beat her this weight. So I will, and I'll get a big payday for it. So let's do that for the crack. And sure, if I beat her, we'll have a shot at the champ at 125 before I scamper back down to my own weight. Let's do that.
How much of Valerie have you actually seen?
A lot of her Instagram, that's all. I know, I'm not, I hate her at all. She's making way more money than me, and she's got that OnlyFans page flying, so look, fair play to her. She's making money, she's a pretty girl. But yeah, people like me want to fight the pretty girls to get the money, and I'm a hell of a lot better of a fighter than Valerie is, but she's a lot better than me on Instagram, so let's do it.
Bellator seem pretty accommodating, like, you know, if you can't find a fight because of whatever, it seems like they're pretty accommodating with like going to other places and allowing you to sort of explore other options in your career.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Well, you know, it's because of COVID, like, they said we could go and find other fights, and I know they've said that to lots of people, and then like they ended up getting dropped or whatever, but yeah. I have a really good relationship with Jude, and Jude is the main man for Europe, and I had phone calls with him about going and fighting in Germany. He says, do it, you're not going to be fighting till November, and it's not going to make any difference to us what happens. So Jude is the man that gives me the confidence to go off and do that, and know that they're not going to be upset with me when I come back with another win under my belt.
Danny, obviously that was a near flawless performance. I think took 4 strikes throughout the entire fight. Would you like to get back in there as soon as possible, as soon as there's no European show announced?
Yeah, like, I'm presuming we're back in February here, are we? If we go back and do the normal route.
Yeah, I'll confirm that now. Bellator, you have to go back in February.
Let's just do that. It's too close to Christmas now to expect anything to happen. I'm actually getting married on the 22nd of December.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so maybe no fight like within a week of that, you know. keep the face nice and clean for the pictures. But yeah, let's come back here in February. Let's go 6-0. September again, 7-0, and then this time next year you can ask me what we're doing, and sure, we'll make a plan together.
Were you happy enough tonight with the fact that you not only got the finish, but got 3 rounds of experience? Well, as you said, only 5 fights in, you must be happy with that.
I really wanted to finish. She can come to the gym and I can do that with her. Do you know what I mean? That she didn't really want to. She didn't want to take any shots. She didn't want to win. She just wanted to hold on. So she wasn't letting go to let me open up. And every time I come out my corner, I was like, okay, we're going to stand. And then I dropped her with a bloody body shot. I was like, come on, you don't fall over for that. Like, let's strike a bit. Let's do something. So not only taking 4 strikes, even though it's good for my career, and my soon-to-be husband and John love when I take no shots. But for me, that's not a fight. Like, I want to get down and get dirty and get a bit of blood going.
Sorry, did you think the ref was a bit slow to stop the fight at the end? I thought maybe could have been stopped about 10 seconds earlier.
No. I would have let her keep going. Like, she was at nothing. Like, you know, what he should have been saying was do something, fight, come on, instead of saying, I don't know what he was saying. I don't know. I got like 5 clean shots on her cheek, but like I wasn't doing any massive damage. She just didn't want it anymore, unfortunately. But look, fair play to her.
Your long-term future, obviously, you know, Bellator don't have the division and they're doing great things for you. Do you see your long-term future being the UFC and going that way and getting lots of fights, and if Bellator don't still have the division?
I don't think I'll answer that question. I'll say it this way. I want to be the best in the world. I know who the best in the world is, and I'm strong. You know, I rode horses for years. I come from a farm. I'm as strong as an ox. No one's ever stronger than me. My striking just keeps getting better. I work so hard. I'm sure everyone says that, but I feel like I have everything it takes. You know, there's not anyone in my division anywhere around the world that I think I can't eventually beat. So I'm going to be the best in the world, and then I'm going to scamper off and have some kids because I'm pretty old. I'm 31 now. So let's do a crack in 4 or 5 years, and let's get a world title. And yeah, that's my plan. After Peter tonight, I'll get another world title for Ireland.
Danny,
Andy.
Danny, you mentioned you're getting married there soon. Your fiance Alan is in your corner. How special is it to share this journey with him?
It's pretty amazing. The big thing is all week you have someone with you. Like when I started off my amateur career, you're very alone. Like even though you have your coaches, you can't really tell them like, man, I feel like shit. I really don't want to do this. You know, I'm so scared. You can't be honest really to people that aren't very close to you. So having like a brother or a partner, whatever it is, with you on the journey, it just makes the week so much better. And you know, we can take it all in together. And he's a martial arts coach and was a pro fighter, so he takes it in even more than like a normal civilian, as I call them.
And Danny, obviously women's MMA in Ireland is on the rise. Who in the amateur scene should we be looking out for next, you know, as an up-and-coming star?
Dara Kelly, who unfortunately his opponent was doing ice skating in his bath last night, and he said, they actually have a sign saying, put the bath mat in the bath because you're going to slip. I'm being deadly serious. I put the bath mat in the bath, I didn't slip. Your man slipped. Dara Kelly is a superstar. If you've seen what Dara Kelly is doing at that gym in SPG, shoot the pros. Like, I swear to God, I can't say it enough. Dara Kelly is going to be an absolute superstar.
And what about the women?
The women? Well, it's me, it's Sinead, it's Leah, and Kaya O'Sullivan. She's 17, she's sparring me for this fight. I had her over. She's only a junior. Yeah, Alexander O'Sullivan's daughter, famous Dina Wade's daughter, Alexander O'Sullivan's sister. Kaya is a superstar in the making.
Yeah, big domestic fight against Shauna Bannon coming up as well.
Yeah, and look, that's not a fight. Like, you know, she's a child. She's 17. If Shauna Bannon doesn't beat Kaya, like, I don't know. It's a very unusual fight. Kaya needs another 5 or 6 years.
Danny, obviously you're much loved in the Irish amateur scene, like coaching. Like, have you gotten the same for the people tuning in tonight to watch your fight?
Yeah, my mum. So mum isn't here because she's at home minding my 2 babies, my 2 dogs, and mum, hello. I'm okay. I didn't take one shot. If you're here, mum, if you're listening to them, so she'll be happy to that. So mum is Mammy Neilan is an amazing woman. So she is.
Well done, son.
Congrats. Well done, Danny.